Good morning. This is the Rim Trail along Sycamore Canyon's northern end, where it cuts through the Kaibab National Forest. And the real point of interest about this trail is the view over here. And it's on the rim of this canyon that I'm going to stop and talk about a recent anime, Tatami Galaxy. Tatami Galaxy is a rapid-paced collection of stories about a young man's college years. It's a comedy anime with a message. We never actually learn the name of its student protagonist. When people address him, it's usually as senpai, or aho. Presumably that lack of name makes it easier for the viewer to identify with him. It also makes him harder to talk about. The anime never shows the nameless star in class or studying. This is all about his personal life as he becomes an adult. But each episode ends with our hero regretting wasting his college years, which turns back time so our next episode can go back to the very beginning of the story and let our protagonist try again with a different path. The first episode starts with the student with no name entering college, looking forward to a wonderful experience, making friends, initiating some romance perhaps, and expanding his universe. He tries to grow his circle of friends by joining the tennis club, but he just doesn't seem to fit in there and ends up as one of those people sitting on the sidelines watching. Then he meets Ozu, an extroverted loser and troublemaker who befriends him only to torment him. Ozu pulls him towards the dark side. It seems the more you pal around with Ozu, the less other people will deal with you, so the more you need Ozu as your only friend. The next episode, the nameless student hero tries a different choice, joining the movie club instead of the tennis team. Once again, he doesn't seem to fit in with the club. He wants to make different kinds of movies. By the way, pay attention to the kinds of movie plots he suggests. They turn out to be prescient. But again, he becomes marginalized and ends up off on his own, and once more falls in with prankster Ozu. Next episode, he'll try the bicycling club instead, and so on through 9 episodes. Alternate choices, all with similar, disappointing results. Any number of characters, elements, and events reappear in each of these alternate tellings of our hero's college years. The prankster Ozu's in all of them, of course. Akashi is a female student who doesn't seem to quite fit in with the crowd either. She has a fondness for tiny plush Mochi Gumin dolls, and that reminded me of Paranoia Agents Moroni. She might be our hero's best chance for a real friend if he could only seize the day.
それはもう無類の味なのだが、いかんせんどこへやってくるかわからない神出鬼没のラーメン屋なのです。
先輩はよく行かれるのですね。私も食してみたいです。
そんなことなら。
約束ですよ。
Tatami Galaxy is 11 episodes, and 9 of them are alternate retellings of either a 2-year period, or in one case, a specific night within those 2 years. None of the alternate wives is a total disaster, but none of them are really satisfactory to our hero either. Many of the same characters, places, and objects reappear in these alternate realities in slightly different circumstances. Some things appear in a lot of episodes, and some only in a few. It's amusing how a later retelling might shed new light on some mysterious event from some half-forgotten previous episode. Alas for our hero, it seems that Ozu was right when he said that no matter what choices he makes, it's his nature to end up right back in the same place. No matter where you go, there you are.
お前のせいで有意義な学生生活が台無しになってしまった。
あらら、それはお互い様じゃありませんか。どうせあなたはどんな道を選んだって今みたいなありさまになっちまうんだ。
Tatami Galaxy takes its name for the floor mat, or tatami. Our star lives in a small apartment defined by 4.5 such floor mats. It turns out 4.5 tatami can be rearranged into a variety of patterns that all end up defining the same area. Hence the patterns in the opening ending credits and the theme of the show. In the 2-part conclusion, our hero will find himself trapped in a maze of unending replicas of his room, each almost identical, with tiny differences reflecting the various choices he's made in those different realities. Perceived in this way, none of those choices seems to have made a very significant difference to his life. An old crone fortune teller appears in most of the episodes, and her advice is always the same. Seize the opportunity dangling right in front of you. Comically, your price for that goes up each time through. Will our hero finally see that golden opportunity right before him and change his fate in a really meaningful way? This interesting question, whose solution here is hardly profound, is played out with a generous dose of humor. Some of that is slapstick, like this secret society of brazen bicycle thieves. Some of it is sexual, as our hero's lust gets personified by a really frustrated cowboy character. I think it's possible our hero travels back in time and relives his life because a lot of the dialogue is delivered at the speed of light. For example,
窓から明かりが漏れていなければ廃墟同然。入学したばかりの頃、大学生協の紹介でここを訪れた時、空論城に迷い込んだのかもと思ったのも無理からぬ話だ。そう。
scenes like that make me think that I'm in a speed reading contest. It's hard to catch all those quick images when you're reading the subtitles so quickly, and I think the show might well benefit from a dub. Tatami Galaxy is written and directed by Masaki Yuasa, based on a novel. Artistically, Tatami Galaxy uses very simple, cartoonish character designs with large areas of flat, basic colors and with no shading. It looks strikingly different from most modern anime. It often pushes the color palette towards a single, vivid color. It inserts some live action and photos into the animation on occasion, with the exposure pushed to blend it in a little with the animated parts. The animation is from Madhouse, with more effort put into the striking art designs than into fluid movement. There really isn't a lot of music between the opening and ending themes. Tatami Galaxy uses its soundtrack sparingly and speaks most of its dialogue over silence or background sounds. Tatami Galaxy is an interesting story concept using an unusual storytelling style and some interesting visuals. It might have benefited if a couple of the later alternate timelines could have been a little shorter, compressed and focusing more on the changes. That's where art runs into the reality of television, requiring a season of equal-length episodes. Still, many of the episodes made me laugh, and it was more than the usual schoolboy teenage angst, and its style, both in storytelling and art, was unique. So I give it 4 stars as worth a watch. Tatami Galaxy is currently streaming with English subtitles from Funimation. I haven't seen any information about a possible dub or DVD release from them. I think the only way I'd want to watch this again is with a dub so I could see the artwork I missed reading the subtitles the first time around. Thanks for watching.